Welcome to Begin With Breath Tai Chi. My name is Dr. Adam Potts, the Tai Chi PT, and today we're going to do a Tai Chi and yoga flow that's perfect for the mornings or anytime you want to feel relaxed but alert. Alright, so as always, don't worry about getting the movements perfect. Just follow along. I'll be your mirror image. You can have a seat at any time. We also weave in some yoga postures in the standing position. So if we hold the postures for sometimes a few breaths, if that bothers you in any way, you can always just keep coming in and out, moving as needed. We'll begin with the feet together or as close as you can. The hands can come to the lower abdomen, taking a few deep breaths in and a few deep breaths out. Abdominal breathing or the belly breath. Breathing in, the belly expands. Breathing out, the belly returns towards the spine. Arriving in the body. Letting go of all considerations. Just being here and now. One more time. This time on the inhale, you can hold the breath at the top just for a moment. Feel what it's like to hold on. Then let it out with a big sigh. And feel what it's like to let go. The hands can float down by the sides. As you breathe in, the arms float up. They circle in front, gather in the energy, bring it into the heart, send it down towards the earth, sinking the chi. Breathing in, gather. Breathing out, directing back down. This time the arms float all the way up and over. The hands come together, Anjali Mudra, or prayer position, down to the heart. Floating back up, the arms float all the way out and down. Nice and slow. One more time, breathing in as you rise up. Breathing out, hands come together, prayer position, or Anjali Mudra. The hands come back up. They drift out to the sides. And then step one foot out to the side, either foot. The arms float up in front to shoulder height. The arms float down, the knees and hips soften, opening the door, like your arms are resting on a wave in the ocean. Floating up and down, breathing in, breathing out. One more time, open the door. You can take as many breaths as you need. This time the arms float out to the sides like you're spreading your wings. The arms float down, the palms face up. They float up the midline, pressing up overhead, and then floating out and down, holding up the sky. Breathing in as you rise up, opening the shoulders and chest, decompressing the spine. Breathing out. One more time, holding up the sky. And then reverse direction with the arms, circle in front, hug the tree, rounding out and soften. The arms open up wide. This hand scoops under, the other one on top as you embrace the moon. And then spin the moon. The other hand comes under, catch the moon once again. This time the bottom hand reaches all the way up overhead, the other hand comes to the hip. Then press the hip out to the side, reach the arm up to the sky, the half moon. And you can keep your arm on your hip or you can lift it up to meet the other one up towards the sky. Breathing and then coming back down. Top hand floats down to the hip, the other hand floats up, switching sides. Press the hip right out to the side. The arm reaches up and you can stay just like that. Or if you want, you can reach the other arm up, the Ardha Chandrasana, the half moon. Breathing, feeling rooted down through the feet. The hand floats back down to the hip. This time, the top hand floats down, and then both hands float all the way out in front. As you draw the hands in towards the heart, shift the weight, step out to the corner, and push the mountain. Breathing in, as you draw in, breathing out, and push. One more time. All right, this time, draw the hands in towards the heart, and then as you press out, the back foot lifts, and then step the back foot out, back just a bit, then the arms float up. The front knee can stay bent, reaching up to the sky, warrior one. Then the arms float down, the front knee straightens, the hands float up behind, keeping the spine nice and long, hinging from the hips, the pyramid pose. And then floating back up, the arms float up, the front knee bends. One more time, coming in and out, down to the pyramid pose, taking your time. And then floating back up into warrior one. And if you like, you can open up the heart to the sky. Exalted warrior. The hands float down to the heart level. Step the back foot up. The hands draw in. Push out to the corner. Then step the front foot back in. The hands come back to the heart. Shift the weight. Step out to the other corner. Push the mountain. Taking your time, nice and easy, nice and slow. Breathing, just feeling the sensations. Bringing mindfulness to your body. Pushing the mountain. All right, this time as you push out, the back foot lifts and steps back. The front knee bends, the arms float up. Warrior one, the Virabhadrasana. And then floating down, the front knee straightens, keeping the spine long, the hands float up behind, hinging from the hips, the pyramid pose. And then floating back up, the front knee bends. Warrior one. One more time, coming in and out, down to the pyramid. You don't have to go very low. You can keep a slight bend in the knee too if you like. And bend the knee a little bit more as you rise up, rooting down, lengthening through the crown of your head, softening the shoulders, the fingertips reach up. And then when you're ready, the hands float down to shoulder height, the back foot steps up, draw the hands in, push out one more time to the corner, and step in and hug the tree, rounding out and soften. Breathing in, the arms open. Breathing out, the fingertips drift towards each other, the hands float down. Then drifting over to one side, over to the other. Like tall grass in the breeze, nice gentle sway. And then come over to one side, tap the heel right out in front. Bring it back in, other side, tap the heel. This time, tap the heel, the hand comes over the foot. Other side, tap the heel, hand over the foot. This time, hand over the foot, other hand in front of the heart, playing the pipa, the Chinese guitar. Other side, sometimes called strumming the lute. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. And then step in and hug the tree. Step one foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, the arms open up wide, they drift down, and the wrists cross down low. And then as you rise up, the arms open overhead, as if we're gathering energy from the earth. And then releasing it back up to the sky above, harmonizing yin and yang, creating balance and harmony in the body and in the mind. All right, this time the arms float up overhead. This time the elbows bend, the palms face away as you soften the hips and knees. And then rising back up, spiral the hands, palms face towards. And then as you come back down, the palms spiral away. One more time, breathing in. Breathing out. And if you like, you can hold here for a few breaths in what's called the goddess pose, strengthening the legs. Just noticing whatever comes up, whatever arises, and can you be with it? And if not, that's okay too. And then when you're ready, the arms float up. They drift all the way out to the sides and down, staying nice and tall. This time, reverse direction and hug the tree. Step the foot in a little bit closer. From here, the arms open up wide. The hands float down, palms face up, one hand on top of the other. This hand floats all the way up and over, and then down the center line of the body. Other side, breathe in as the hand floats up. Breathing out, centering. Calming the heart, calming the mind. One more time, centering. And then this time, both arms float up and over just as much as you can. The hands float down to the waist as you soften down, then circle in front, gather in the energy to transform to loving kindness, self-compassion right at the heart. Coming down one more time, opening the heart. Rising up, softening down. This time making a diamond shape with the hands in front of the heart. Push out, send out all your loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. Turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. The hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or just keep a soft gaze and let your body rock and sway ever so gently, like bamboo in the wind. Just feeling the gentle rocking sensations arising in the body. Notice the sensation of the body breathing. And then bringing your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile. Express gratitude to yourself for being here today. And if your eyes were closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart. We can finish with a bow. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for this Tai Chi and Yoga Flow. So if you enjoyed the session, then make sure to look right below this video in the description for more of our offerings from Begin With Breath Tai Chi.